I'm now going to show you how to create the icicle technique. You'll notice I did 1 inch of tabby weave at the bottom. You want to make sure you have about 1 inch there before you begin any other techniques. This is going to help hold and bind your weaving together so it doesn't fall apart. I'm going to work with 2 different colors. I have a teal color and I have orange. I wanted to use 2 bright colors so that you could see exactly what I was doing. The first thing I did is I wove in a bit of this teal yarn here. Now I'm going to go in, since this teal color is kind of coming out on the right hand side, I'm going to weave my orange so that it looks like it's coming out on the left hand side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to put my tail just in here. And it's okay if it's looking a little different than not. Notice that I'm starting, if this was under here, notice I'm starting the orange over. So we still have to follow kind of that over-under pattern. Now when you do this, you just want to make sure that when you pull this, you don't want to pull so hard that this tail is going to then come out. So we're just going to hold it in the back. So now you can see that I have an orange thread that is coming in. So now to create the icicle look, I'm going to take the end of my teal and I'm going to weave back this way and I'm going to stop somewhere over here and then weave back. So I'm going to come over. I need to decide where is it on this line that I need to stop. And again, right now it's okay that it's kind of going in a different direction. And then I'm going to weave back. So as you can see, I am wrapping around a warp thread. I'm not necessarily going all the way to the end. I could if I want to, but I'm choosing to end here. And then I'm going to just press that down. And you can see this orange kind of come in here. Now I'm going to do the same thing with orange and I'm going to have it end over here somewhere. So I'm going to come back in. I'm going to weave. Let's say over to here. And then I'm going to come back. Notice I'm stopping here, so I'm going to go, if I went under, I need to go over and come back. Now remember, you don't want to pull too hard because you want these warp threads to stay nice and straight. Okay, so don't pull too hard on them. Now one thing I might do you see kind of how I'm getting that icicle look? I'm going to come over and I'm going to take this yarn and I'm going to weave all the way over and back, maybe once or twice. And if I wanted to, I could weave a larger chunk of that teal right in here. But let's say I want my next orange to come over and to end here or here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to weave going in the opposite direction. I'm kind of looking at this and I'm going to weave in the opposite direction. Whoops. I think I decided I was going to stop there. And then I'm going to weave back. Can you see that icicle look kind of coming together with those 2 strings? So that's really all you do. You take one, you weave in one direction and back. You take the next one, you weave in another direction and back. And if you want a bigger chunk of orange, you could show a bigger chunk of orange or a bigger piece of your teal. You kind of have to decide which color is your background color. Is it the orange that's the icicle or is it the teal that's the icicle? If you want the teal to be the icicle, then you're probably going to have more of the orange background with just little strands of the teal going through. If you want the teal to be the icicle, or the orange to be the icicle, then you'll have more of the teal in the background with just some threads of orange going through. So you'll be weaving more teal than you will orange. But that's how you create the icicle look.